Right, sliders, yeah, that's nice.
Favorite color?
I'm gonna send them my way, you know?
Yeah, we gotta hook you guys up.
Billy Callahan says, yeah, none of the kids wear sliders. We always wore sliders.
Yeah, I always wear them. Yeah, let's go back to the painting.
30 seconds. I'm gonna sit there.
You can honestly stand. I guess we should get every back for
So yeah, are you gonna try to get every one of them on stage?
We probably. I don't know.
He could switch. I told him to switch at every, if it makes sense.
I'm debating. Do we show every backflip for proof? Or when something cool is happening, do we let them keep going? I just go do a backflip, come back. I can't flip on this floor, guys. Under this tarp is a gymnastics floor, which means it has a spring in it. Any spring doesn't count. So if I do backflips on this, I'm not gonna get any credit for the backflips.
You're good to go whenever
Oh,
you're
I gotta
ready.
go again. It's a good pace.
Yes, yes.
Can I put one line on it so I can say I like contributed to it?
Yeah, of course. I don't want you to get your hands dirty.
He's about to.
I'm contributed to this, guys. Oh, did I already mess it up? Why is mine darker? Oh, we're good.
You know what? It's
Okay.
adding some movement,
It's movement, right?
some flair.
Yeah.
We love
Okay.
it.
Okay.
So I painted the mural, guys. Once it's done, you'll know. I'm gonna say I painted it. All right. We can.
But Tay, can we just? How long have you been doing this?
Yeah, 10 seconds, Fred.
I've been painting forever.
Yeah.
Well, actually, one more. Whenever you're ready, you're good to go.
Good.
So before we were rudely interrupted by Fred Flips.
Yeah, my bad.
How long have you been doing this?
Far.
Okay, I've been doing this, well, since I was a kid. So I started drawing when I was like 5 or 6, like any other kid does. Started painting when I was like 14.
How'd you know
15.
when you were good? Like what age?
Yeah.
You know, like in elementary school, when kids are like, "Oh, that's good,"
Yeah, yeah.
and then your teacher starts choosing you for projects,
Then
like art projects.
Yeah. That wasn't me,
Yeah,
but I think I could imagine.
yeah,
Yeah.
Were you a doodler when you should have been working in class?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. I was doing from like coloring books.
Yeah.
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 Trying to like draw all my favorite cartoon characters.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So everybody knows, all you kids know, you can doodle out there is fine, and you could
Doodle.
become a muralist.
Exactly.
So, good. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
We'll be back. We'll be checking in with you all day.
I just want a picture.
You're good to go whenever you want.
All right.
All right, let me change. This right here. Man, gotta be back, man.
We're moving?
He switched the late.
Huh?
Did he switch it?
I don't know.
Why are we moving?
Okay, that's gonna be clean. I know it's gonna come out good. All right, we're here for the next thing.
The creativity.
All right.
Yeah, 15 seconds. 1-5. I'm gonna wait for him to change.
This is a harder ground, so yeah, I'm gonna change all this.
Yeah. All right.
Get it early in, right?
We'll go early. We'll take it. You're at
Also,
30.
guys, yeah.
You're at 30.
Okay, I'm at 30. Also, I gotta thank Turn today. Turn, the Frederick Flips Turn collab is coming out, guys. The new uniforms, we're still working on it, redesigning it. I'm not allowed to wear the uniform today because it has a M logo on it. Can't wear college gear today. But we're working on new designs for championships. New uniform. Same uniform, new designs to really fit everybody's style. But I'm excited for that. And so a lot of cool stuff are coming. But I'm switching outfits because we're about to start painting. So yeah. After I do another backflip though.
Yeah, you got about, I'll lead to a round number, 20 seconds.
All right, so what we're gonna do right now, I'm gonna change and I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quickly. Which means I'm gonna have to do like, yeah. So I'm gonna have to do like 5 backflips right now, then I get a 5-minute break to do all the other stuff. Or I'll probably, yeah, I'll do 5 backflips, 5-minute break.
Just do 4.
All right, whenever
Four,
you're
so you get
ready,
even
we're
numbers.
ready.
You like even numbers?
Yeah, well, we got one done, so this will be.
I would do 5, so get a nice solid 5 in here, you
And do I have
know?
to flip right now?
Whenever you're ready, go for it.
1.
Got one.
And go a little bit wider, like you shoot this.
A little bit wider.
The only reason I did that is because I was trying to look at
2,
the monitor to see if should I switch to
3,
should we change this angle?
4,
What? Should we change this angle?
5. I'll do one more for you. Actually,
That's 5. Okay.
I want a longer break.
Yeah.
I just want a longer break.
30 seconds.
Are you tired now?
No, I'm chilling.
You can't falter.
Get you warmed up a little bit.
You can't falter now.
Chord. Ed.
We take care of Tom Fontecchio over here. Legend. This is a gymnastics legend right here.
In his mind.
Do you know what minute I have to start back on?
So you want to start on 35.
Okay, so I have 5 minutes right now.
Yeah. I cheated you technically 1 minute, but because you did an extra one with
Yeah,
that.
I had another. Yeah.
But I would do on the 35, just so then that way you're consistent with your times.
Okay, so I'll have a 4-minute break. I'll wait for Corey to come back.
Fred, are you staying here this whole time? Because of that camera angle.
We're gonna be on this side right now, yeah.
So
it's useless.
should I fix the angle?
Oh, that's right. 30.
Good, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I thought it was 30.
For next hour, yeah.
Because he did 5.
I know, look at that.
This is a nice setup.
Thank you.
Let me do it and you record.
I'm gonna paint too.
I can't wait. We're ready.
Imagine I could have been the line judge.
You said you could have been?
Oh yeah. Imagine that with Paul. Did you see the picture? No, it was about this much all over the line. But the rule is
You want to wait?
no, you can't require you can't require inquiry. There's no inquiry on this.
Hey, get my Mr. Rogers on. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Go back.
Land of make believe. Won't you ride along with me? Ride along. Yes, there we go. Sing along at home. Hi, neighbors.
Oh, goodness.
Mr. Rogers usually sits down and puts his shoes on, but we're just gonna stuff them in like we're rushing. It's like if somebody's waiting for me outside blowing the horn. All right, here we go.
So when's your next gig around here? Any place around here?
Well, let's just see what Mr. Dolly's doing.
You should list that.
Mr. Train. Huh? No, I'm just messing around. She's confused. I was acting like Mr. Rogers still. It is listed.
Is it?
We want to introduce our painters here. Yes. Okay. And what is your name?
I'm Chanel.
Chanel.
Yes.
And
I'm Giovanna.
Giovanna. Chanel and Giovanna, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. We also have.
And Saeed.
Gresha.
Gresham? Gresham. There you go. Gresha, Saeed, Giovanna,
Yeah, it's against the rules for
Chanel. There we go. All right. And what are you painting?
against the rules.
I'm going to be painting Frederick doing a backflip.
You're painting Frederick doing a backflip.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, I wonder what that looks like.
Obviously, we're not there yet, but we'll get there.
Look at that. And what about you?
I'm going to do a fashion sketch of Frederick's outfit.
Beautiful. Okay. And
One more painting of Frederick doing a backflip.
I'm seeing a theme here. You're doing another theme. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so hold on. They're all doing pictures of you. I'm here.
We can do one of you.
Yeah, I'm saying. This is, I'm doing Frederick putting his shoes on. I'm doing Frederick backflipping. I'm doing Frederick waking up in the morning.
Can I get a photo of you?
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool. Okay, you can stand right over there.
Okay. Oh, for the actual art? For the painting?
Yeah.
So my backflip?
No.
Just standing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
You
I'm
give
gonna
me-
do a fashion sketch. So
Oh, she's
you
doing a
can,
fashion
give me
sketch.
your biggest.
We got the
like,
creativity shirt on.
runway.
How do I do a runway walk?
Just stand like 1 foot forward, kind of. Yeah. However you feel comfortable.
All right, I like this fashion.
This picture better look artsy after and not just look like a picture. 'Cause we could have
I'm not that good.
This is gonna go to the post office.
Okay. All right.
just took this picture.
Okay. Look at me. Stand back.
Sorry again.
Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. Just stand.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Good. All right, let's see how this comes out. I'm gonna do a painting too, guys, and still back up every minute. How many minutes do I have left?
You got 1 minute left unless you want to
1 minute
go.
break.
If you want to go early, you're welcome
No,
to.
I'll take a break.
Okay.
We'll pass up that opportunity.
Doing great.
Is there another canvas? Definitely should.
There is another canvas out back.
All right.
Are we gonna paint something too? Cause
Yeah.
let's paint a picture together. You know what I mean? That'll be nice.
Gotta get a prompt.
Need a big canvas.
I didn't mean I was gonna be on the picture, Tom. Tom got jokes today, huh? Jeez.
I have a lot of material for you.
Thank you, Tom. Good thing I don't need it.
I got 30 seconds to the next back.
Oh, gotcha. Look at everything's
Okay,
flipping.
everything's gonna stay here. I'm gonna start my paintings here. We're gonna do it here, and then I'll just stand back and back in between.
Got you. Do we have any idea what we want to make?
You have 10 seconds.
Not yet.
We should make an original and then auction it off later. People could buy the picture. Wouldn't that be kind of cool?
It would be cool.
Whenever
I'm
you're
hoping I
ready.
can paint good enough for that.
Father of buyers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be an original. We'll make it together.
Okay, I gotta find a
No
topic.
family members can buy. We can't allow
Yeah.
them to buy it.
All right, guys, send topics in the chat, what should I be painting in this hour? I'm gonna auction off later to raise money.
Let's see. Let me hit the stream real quick and see what they're talking about.
Come over here. Come back and back.
What we got? We're at 37-2, by the way, if you can't read the bottom corner. Just in case, this is for everybody. Let's go. Why don't you just bang out like 10 at a time? He did that a second ago. According to ChatGPT, it said your best bet at breaking this is to smash out as many as you can early. Not seeing too many flips being done right now.
They're
well,
saying-
good thing ChatGPT is not an Olympic medalist.
ChatGPT
so-
has never done backflips before.
Yeah, so he's good to go.
It's definitely a lot harder to do a lot in the beginning because then you're tired, your core's tired. Then you take a break, you get cold, and then you have to get back warm again.
And why is there a bomb horse there? Laugh out loud. Can't we do a gymnastics event where we jump for the token pummel horse in the background? Yeah. Well, maybe that's gonna come into play later, Smarty. Okay.
But
Alright. Yeah. You know what I mean? Relax, buddy. Give us some time to get there. Okay. Bro, it isn't even that funny. Do you ever stop saying LOL at the end of every sentence?
They're roasting each other in the comments.
they're roasting each other in the chat.
Again, he's building up in
I was like, I didn't even say that.
Yeah.
I was ready to get defensive. Do you ever get nervous for something for competition? If so, how do you handle it?
I do get nervous. I don't try to get rid of the nerves. You're just trying to get better at competing with nerves. Like, you can't expect your nerves to go away. You just get better at handling them.
All right, he has to go do another flip. He'll be back. I'll see what you said in a second. Parker says, if you keep stopping, you won't beat it.
If I keep stopping, I got 24 hours, Parker. We got all day.
Don't you
I
guys
gotta pace
believe,
myself.
don't you believe that he has a method to his madness?
We got a strategy.
Follow. Yeah, he has a strategy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you ever have any tips for tumbling faster, though? Oh, we never got back to that. Otto, look at you. Stay focused. Auto trick. Do you have any tips for tumbling faster? He's coming back to
Yeah,
that.
the tips for tumbling faster. It's all in the round off. The round off and the back handspring. The two skills that combine to then generate power for the harder skill. So you gotta improve your round off. Usually by turning over more.
We're on the wrong camera here. They can't see you.
All right, we'll wait till switch. He might have
It's
already
just
switched.
on Tom, unfortunately. Looking at Tom. Whatever. He's him in his carpal
just-
tunnel.
He's just
Yeah.
looking at
He
stream.
has no idea he's on.
I got 5 seconds. I gotta go back.
I will be back in a second. Let's keep going. He's gonna come back and answer that auto trick. I promise. Let's go, Frederick. Chanel was a gymnast when she was little.
Janelle was okay.
Chanel was.
Chanel, yeah.
No, they said
Chanel.
Chanel.
You're right.
Oh, you were a gymnast?
I was a gymnast.
Oh,
yeah.
we gotta talk about this.
What gym?
Jessica.
Out from Gardner, Massachusetts, from Meridian Gymnastics. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that. That's awesome.
You got
We gotta get her flipping then. That's
Oh
kidding.
gosh, it's been a while.
Might be a little late. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna
Hey,
get.
listen, coming out of Gardner doing anything really good, you do like tough. You're a tough person.
Get Eddie.
Do you have any tips for tumbling faster? All right. Yeah, he already answered that. Don't know why, but I feel like people are tensed in the comments. Yeah, well, they'll relax. I think, they'll relax once they see.
10 seconds.
You're at 40.
Not bad, right?
Hey, you're doing great.
I'm relaxing. You good?
Whenever you're ready.
Someone said, why is there a timer?
Well, basically over there, almost there.
Where's Eddie from?
I don't know.
I'm just for pacing himself.
But I love this set though.
It's kind of funny.
Let's hear these rows. I want to see these rows.
Someone said, why is there a timer in the corner? And then the other dude just wrote, so we can do a flip every minute. Like, he's already explained it a few times.
That's accounting. They'll figure it out. You guys will figure it out.
Is Noah or Gunther or a different like gymnast gonna come?
I can't give any.
We can't give that
anything
away right now.
But you'll
Stay
see
tuned.
it later, right? Yeah.
All right. Right. There we go.
And that's
Good
just
right
on
there.
Twitch. Let's do
What? Nate's Flip said you're a big inspiration for him.
Yeah. Okay.
It works.
I was gonna say something.
Who's this for?
10 seconds. Oh.
Whenever you're ready.
Somebody's.
Do one more.
You said you doing one a minute.
Trying to make me do extra backflips. All right, so guys, I'll introduce Eddie real quick.
Okay.
This is Eddie, business partner.
Business partner, what's up?
He's behind the scenes. He's got the gymnast build. You guys can see it, but
Hold on. Let's switch to him so they can see you.
yeah, we'll wait a little bit.
Wait a second so you guys can meet Eddie.
They probably already
it's
did.
the
That's
lead.
unexpected.
Yeah, we're
Guys, I'm zoned.
I'll
I'm
keep going.
locked
We're
in.
good.
We're
I'm
good.
locked in.
So, since Eddie's been around for this process, helping me get to this next level, I'm gonna let you pick the direction of this next art piece.
Yours?
Yes.
Or is it-
I'm gonna paint. Where should I do? And I'm gonna auction off later.
Auction later. It's gonna be expensive because I picked the topic, guys. This is different. I would say
What should I do?
I want.
Let's
okay.
go to it.
Piece of me wants you to just troll.
What's
But
that?
just paint whatever you feel like. It's gonna be ugly, whatever. But I feel like if you're doing it on stream, it's gotta be impactful, right?
Backflip again. It's gotta be impactful. That's a good point.
Something about flipping, maybe. Something about the sports. Something about
We get it. It could be many things. What are we
maybe
about to do though?
Maybe some of your struggles
In the
that
sport,
you've had in the sport to get you to wherever you are.
that
right
could
now.
be interesting.
That'd be interesting, right?
Is that a
So
good
what,
topic?
okay,
guys?
what
That's deep.
do you think you have fought through the hardest throughout your journey of gymnastics?
That's a deep question.
Guys,
All right, I'm gonna think on it.
we get deep here.
Let me think on it for a little bit. I'll set up the art, but I like the direction. I'm gonna paint something about what one of my hardest struggles during my process of getting to the Olympic level. I think that'd be a deep art. It's like a great topic. I hope my art ability catches up to it.
It won't.
But I'm gonna think about it and then
won't.
tell you. It will. Well, I don't know.
It won't.
I'm not gonna say I'm good
It
at art.
won't.
5 seconds, Fred.
So I'm gonna think about it and then paint it.
Whenever you're ready.
Give him like 30 seconds. He'll think about it.
Okay. We're doing this then. We're doing it. I might have to borrow a brush. Corey, you ever painted before? Have you ever painted before?
Yeah, I took a paint class before, like you know,
Okay.
they like direct you.
Wait, pause. Tom's hating on him. He said finger painting.
Tom, he only wakes up every once in a while. I'm surprised he's
Yeah.
catching the flips.
Also, pause. Why did we never bring up the shirt?
This shirt. Oh, this is thick fillet.
Is that what you call yourself, thick fillet?
Well, that's what I am right now. You know what I mean?
Right now?
Right now.
So you weren't before you.
Before I looked like this. Last week I was like this, but then I was eating a lot of Chick-fil-A and I became thick fillet.
So you okay? All right.
So if you're carrying a little
should I
extra
gotta-
weight, you know what I mean?
That makes sense. All right. I'm gonna pretend like that's a normal shirt, like
Yeah.
you just found it shopping at the mall.
This is me. That's my brand, Thick
Yeah.
Fillet.
All right.
CoreyRodriguez.com, Thick Fillet. You know what I mean? Get yourself one.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool.
Grab a shirt. Let me know if you want one.
I'm gonna paint.
Let's paint something together.
Yeah. The topic is something I struggled on. What was my hardest struggle in gymnastics?
Hardest
that.
struggle gymnastics.
Paint that. So let me think real quick.
Look at that.
Hardest struggle.
They're going,
gymnastics.
guys. Look at it. I see it.
Look at hers, and then look at him. and then zoom back.
Don't worry, guys. We're gonna finish at the same time.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. We'll finish at the same time.
You gotta hurry up. Come on.
We should definitely not be a flip, since it seems like there's a lot of flicks.
Well, that's not a struggle. Flipping's the easy part.
Yeah, flipping's the easy part.
What's the struggle that I've had? I think probably if I was gonna guess, one of the biggest struggles I had is probably food and binge eating. Actually,
So let's just paint some food.
I think you
that-
struggle.
That was a setup.
He struggles with binge eating. He tells him to paint food.
Watch out.
Wow, I didn't know he was setting me up the whole time. You see that? He said he struggles binge eating, but I don't. That's
No, I'm serious though. When I was younger, or like in my teens, I'd go like, I tried to have this perfect diet, so I'd obsess over it. I'd count calories.
Yeah.
I was eating like 1,500 calories a day, not enough also.
Right.
And I'd be on this very strict diet for like 6 days straight. And then the weekend, I couldn't like take it anymore. And then I'd fold, eat ice cream, pizza, lots of food, everything. Then I feel heavy, and on Monday I gotta figure out how to burn off that, get back into shape, and then I go back on my strict diet for a week. And it just happened for years. I just be like really strict, fall, really strict, fall. And actually something that you said helped, and you were like, be realistic. You're not gonna go your whole life without having like a cookie again.
5 seconds, Fred, whenever you're ready.
Yep.
Yep. This is a
Just
good.
do 2 and then take time to.
All right, I'll do 2 right now.
It's a.
You're good.
yes,
Keep going. You got the time. Yep.
Yep.
So, yeah, he was like, be realistic with yourself. You're not gonna go your whole life without having a cookie or ice cream again. So you can't be crazy strict like you're gonna go your whole life with it. You have to be okay with having it at like whenever you want, basically. Then when that like changed my mindset, I was like, okay, it is okay to have a cookie today or whatever, because
When you look long term.
when I look long term, that's not going to affect anything. Then when I started doing that, I started just eating less bad food. Like I started just not craving it, because I wasn't telling myself I'm not allowed to have it. I was just saying I can't have it if I want, but I don't really feel like it.
The
And
reason
now my diet's like perfect.
The reason he doesn't feel like eating any trash food is because he's so obsessed with getting to the top level at his craft that intuitively he just doesn't feel like
All right, Fred, just
eating
throw it in
anything,
there.
right?
Yeah.
He wants to feed himself whatever is the best forever. So that's how he's able to stay consistent throughout the whole journey.
Yeah, and I think that helped me a lot. Helped me a lot in the last 3 years, having the consistent diet but not crazy strict. And now I've just stayed like the right. Everything has just been consistent. I've stayed healthy. It's all added up. So that was a big struggle I'll paint, and it's just a lesson that if you guys take it, it should help.
So when people hear something like this, what they want to know is they hear that and it sounds good, right?
Yeah.
But what they want to know is give some examples of what that is. So what does your diet actually look like now? So people at home will know, like, so people at home are like, oh, I could actually do that, or they're like, I don't know if I could do that.
All right, so I keep my diet really simple. I cut out 2 things, which is a lot of things, but it's pretty simple, and it just makes me a lot healthier. So number 1, and this is personal preference, is I don't eat red meat. I should eat a lot of chicken, turkey, seafood. That came from me trying to go like vegetarian at one point, to be really lean of a gymnast, eating a lot of meat at one point to put on muscle and find the balance.
So we're talking not even lamb. You're saying red meat?
And not even lamb, but again, I tell myself, it's not like I'm gonna go my whole life without having lamb again,
Right.
Or go my whole life without having steak again. So I'm okay with having it once in a while if I crave it, or if it's a celebration or someone gives it to me. But in general, I just don't eat it that much.
Is there a like, what is the, because there's like, some people say it takes a long time for the body to process red meat. Some people say it's just bad for your heart. They say good quality red meat's not bad for
It's
your
good
heart
for you.
if it's fed correctly, grass fed, not corn fed. So where are you with that?
So again, I'm not a nutritionist, but I just go off my personal feel, and I feel it sitting in my stomach and feel heavier.
Yeah.
So that's probably the digestion part.
Yeah.
So
You do another one, you're good to go, and then you'll hit 50.
hey, we have 50.
Yay! 50, that's a big deal. Let's go.
That's already what, 1/20th of the way.
Well, partly some of these questions too. Partly why I'm asking you this is what's dope about that is you're not a nutritionist, but it's who you surround yourself with. You have Eddie over here spitting the knowledge that he's spitting, and then and then other friends, other teammates, other people just around you that are, when they're all moving in that kind of mindset, then it makes you kind of morph into that anyways, I would
100%,
imagine. So that's why it's good to have someone like
People
you to be
around
able
you
to
doing
pick
the
your
same stuff.
right, and it's good to have people be able to pick your brain, so they know, like, oh wow, so that's where it comes from, or that's what it is, or,
And then they learn and try it themselves, yeah.
exactly. So what else? So no red meat.
There's only 2 things. So that, I don't really eat red meat. And the number 2, any really added sugar products, I don't mess with at all. So drink says a bunch of added sugar, I don't mess with. Natural sugar, fine. I just cut out all added sugar. Again, I'm gonna have a cupcake sometime in my life again. I'm gonna have cookies. I'm not gonna go my whole life eating perfect. But in general, I just don't look for anything with added sugar. I don't like buy them at the shopping store. and it just keeps me a lot happier.
Right. So are you like as serious as like no high fructose corn syrup, so you don't eat ketchup, or are you
So,
like not that serious?
Again, that stuff is a lot harder to avoid. I would say, do I have another bath?
It's whenever you're ahead of schedule. So it's
I'm ahead of
whenever
schedule? How?
Whenever you want to go.
How am I ahead of schedule?
So if you look at your
Good.
times here, it's 8:35 to 9:25. So
What's that?
you've been
Wait, 60 an hour.
so yeah. So you're essentially I guess you're 10 behind. Then if you want to do 10 in a row.
I'm 10 behind?
If you want to do 60 an hour, you got 10
Wait,
minutes.
so I'm at 50 and I'm at, oh, we're good. Never mind.
Right.
I got distracted. I just feel like I'm supposed to be flipping. So,
Wherever you want to go.
So you were just saying it's hard to avoid things like high fructose corn syrup and
yeah,
stuff
I
like
would
that.
say in sauces and stuff. So I'm not reading the ingredients deeply. I just, you know what has a lot of added sugar, very processed food,
Yep.
what's naturally made. And like, yeah, when I eat a sandwich or something, it's probably gonna have some sauce. But I know sauce has a lot of added sugar and stuff. So I just avoid that stuff. But again, if I crave it, it's fine. Not like this crazy, really strict diet.
Another important question. Eating out a bunch and like dealing with that, or does mom and dad make really good food at home? Like,
Yeah.
is your who cooks, mom or you?
So I'm in college.
Yeah.
So I'm
you
away.
So what are you
So I'm
doing?
door dashing every day. This is not no DoorDash
Ooh.
sponsorship, but I DoorDash 3 times a day. They charge me a lot. And I just ship it, I just DoorDash it to the gym. I finish practice, it's already at the front. But I eat really healthy food, like there's this place called Sweet Green. That Sweet Green hits. Sweet Green, not a sponsor either, but Sweet Green hits.
So for a long time, fellow Olympian Michael Phelps, it was like the biggest story ever.
10,000 calories.
10,000 calories, or how much 1,000 calories he was eating with all that McDonald's.
Yeah.
And everything, like. And then it was like he still looked like
Looks lean
looked like a
and
Greek
perfect.
god. You know, he still was all leaned out. What do you think about that?
Yeah, well, we're in different sports, number one. So obviously my sport, you deal with your weight and balancing your body and moving in the air. So everybody's much more conscious. I don't know. I actually want to ask Michael Phelps if that's true.
Yeah.
Like, I've never heard him really sit down and say, I did this. Or maybe he did, because that's why the news runs with it. He's also a Michigan alumni, so I got to get in contact. But I definitely couldn't do that in gymnastics.
Right.
I'm probably eating about 3,000 calories a day. And I don't count calories or anything.
10K crowd.
We broke 10K?
Oh! Already! Let's go!
Let's go!
Yo, yeah, where's the confetti? Hold on.
We're getting another confetti.
We gotta pop that.
If you wait a few seconds, you'll get another backflip when you pop it.
All right, we're going to do another backflip when we pop
You
it.
popped it. You popped
We broke 10K in donations.
There you go.
Every time we break 10K, we'll pop this. We'll do a giveaway. We got some giveaway items. So let's keep raising money.
There we go.
You guys ready? We're doing 2? You did 2 before?
Two.
All right. This thing is loud.
Wait. Drip, switch angles.
Whenever you're
That's
ready.
cool, man. Already,
We're
bro.
at
It's early in the
10K,
morning. This is gonna be a great. Woo.
Right? We're trying to get to 100K by today.
Whenever you're ready.
All right, ready?
Let's go.
10K raised.
There it is.
That was a perfect pop.
Yeah.
Now look how average, how even it is.
We're gonna have this everywhere by the end of the day.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah,
Good
10K
stuff,
raised
man.
already. Thank you guys so much for this.
That's the
I
purpose.
mean, I'm excited to do something for these kids. So
Can we talk about that now? Can we just dig in on that a little bit? I know we talked about for people who are just joining the stream now.
yeah, people just joining the
So
stream.
if you've been in already, you're gonna hear us repeat some of this stuff. But if you're
Yeah.
just joining the stream now, just let them know why exactly this is happening. 'Cause
Yeah.
this is dope.
You might want
So-
to throw a backflip beforehand, and then you should.
Okay.
Yeah, all right, so I'll hit one backflip, then tuck.
All right, just keeping up with his pace here.
All right, so for people joining in, I'm breaking this backflip record, but not just to do it. I'm risking my body, health, everything, because we're doing it for a good cause. It's raising money to get high-level equipment to kids in Africa. I grew up in this gym. This is the first gym I started in. That's why I did it here. It's my first coach, Tom. He's over there, on his phone. But he used to drive me to other gyms an hour away just to use good equipment because this gym didn't have the best equipment. That's the stuff that got me to the highest level. Every weekend, going to different gyms in the state. You can't do it without the right resources, the right people behind you. These kids in like Africa that I see these videos, they don't have those resources, but they have the talent. So I want to be someone that helps them on that journey. So yeah, keep donating, guys. Thank you for the support. Oh, we got a giveaway. So we're giving away 3 Frederick Flip shirts every time we break the 10K. They'll be autographed, and it's a giveaway. So the way to enter is really simple. Screenshot the live stream, post on your Instagram story, and tag Frederick Flips so we can track those tags. And then we'll just pick 3 winners and
seconds.
DM you the results.
Whenever you're ready.
Here we go.
So,